Hello and happy spooky season to you. So we are slowly settling into our new abode, and because I'm up in the attic, as you can see by a sloping roof, I finished my cup of tea, so I have a whacking great flask of water. I need it too. I'm up here. There are two rooms up here. I'm up here with the dogs. So the other room is set up as a spare room, but there's these cushion sort of steps going up to the bed, because my three dogs, as lively as they are and exhausting as they can be and as young as they think they are, they're all getting on a little bit. So like Jarvie has arthritis in both his front legs, and Claude actually doesn't. Rue does. He has it in one of his hips. Not that it makes any difference to them at all. But yes, so if they want to get up on the bed to snooze, because that is what they do, that's what they're doing now. Yes. It has been a busy old week. Well, busy few weeks actually, but certainly a busy week. So I have got work being done at the house. It's quiet at the moment. I've had people go hammering outside. My neighbours must hate me. To be fair, I did go and speak to them. They were very, very sweet, but you don't want it to carry on for very long, do you? So I've had my driveway's at the back of the house, so that was Kango hammered because I had a boiler put outside. It was under the stairs, and now I'm having the understairs made into the downstairs loo because I don't have one here. So it's been a lot, and that had a lot of Kango hammering as well. So we've had lots of bashing and hammering and different people coming and going. So it's been rather worrying for the dogs, and in hindsight, I should have actually left this for at least a month yet, because I'm on a very tight deadline and I'm writing the book that I didn't expect to write till next year. So, which is great because I'm very much in the mode for it and I am loving writing it, but that's why I'm locked away up here. I've put a barrier across the top of the stairs so the dogs can't get down to the poor people trying to come and go and do their work, because they don't like having people in the house and they get rather unhappy. So if I want to take them down, which I obviously will do probably after this, is I have their three leads up here, so I will lead them down the stairs to take them outside, because I daren't trust them to just go downstairs, suddenly come across some poor soul they don't know. As it is, they kick off barking at every opportunity, so I'm hoping they don't while I do this. But it is a lot, but we're getting there, and as soon as this is done, I'm having a few other little bits done, and then I'm hopefully crossing everything, not having anything done over the winter, because I need to sort out this terrible mess that I'm living in, because I haven't had a chance to really unpack very much at all. I would have unpacked my clothes and those sorts of things, but I have got files everywhere and I have got books everywhere. Funny, well, I say that most of the books are actually in bookshelves, quite neatly put together. How typical is that? My office stuff is a mess. My books, on the other hand, are beautifully displayed. Typical. But you know what, priorities. So I have got another 11 days before I deliver this book. In that time, I still have quite a few words to do. I will get there, I always do, but I also like to go through and read through the book a couple of times. I'll be lucky if I read through it once before I submit it, but I will let my publisher know that's what's happened. She's aware that I've moved. She's not aware, I don't think, that I'm having building works done. Why would she be? So we will see. But as you can see, I'm getting everything spookified. So I have got obviously my books, my little troll there, pumpkin, that's the date, and I've got, what's that? Oh, there's a couple of bits up there. My lovely witch that Amber Raven sent to me as a gift. Amber Raven was born on Halloween, and she also writes witchy books. Very exciting, The Wayborn Witches. It's her first book, which is out now. I will link below to that. Lovely, lovely book, of course. I love all her books. And there's another witch. I believe I bought that from somewhere, maybe the works, I'm not terribly sure. And obviously we've got pumpkins all over the place and bits and pieces like that, like some fairy dust and things like that. So I'm slowly getting there, and I feel quite witchified for here. But as I said, I'm looking forward to finishing the book just so that I can sort out my house, because I find it a struggle to work among chaos. I mean, I am doing, because, you know, needs must. I have to get on with it and deal with it, but I don't like to. It's not my preferred thing. So that's what I'm doing at the moment. We have Storm Amy here, which it seems to be across most of the UK. I think it's about sort of 50 sort of kilometres an hour at the moment, the wind. So it's quite blustery. I normally have a window open here, but there's no point because it's coming from that direction. But yeah, so it's quite blustery out there, and that makes us very cosy. In fact, next year, probably in the spring, there is a shed outside, but it's a shed that's actually coming down next week. So I will have a new little writing space outside. It's not going to be as big as my beautiful studio at my last house, and it is not going to be as smart as that. I think it will probably be a shed. But you know what? I wrote for 20 something years in an actual shed, and I loved every minute of it. So I'm not exactly sure what I'm doing. I'm going to have something smaller, but as much as I love writing up here, and it is very cozy, and I think like at night times, if I want to write and things like that, it'll be perfect just to come upstairs to write. But the lighting is, I mean, there's not much natural light, as you can see. It's a bit odd. And I am used to working outside, and I do like that. So I will definitely want to have that by, you know, for next spring, summer. So I will be doing that. So that's my next big thing that I'll be planning. But right now I need to focus on my next witchy book. I'm loving it. I can't tell you the title right now at the moment, because when I deliver this to my publisher, HarperCollins, she comes back with, when I say structural edits, they're more like developmental edits. It's a similar sort of thing with those edits. They're first edits. And she has come back, for example, Neighbours at War, and said you need to delete the first 50,000 and redo it because it's not nearly as exciting as the second 50,000, and they need to gel together. And you think, okay. And so with this, I don't know what she's going to say. So whereas The Witching Hour is a time slip, there is actual time travel in it. And it's from 3 points of view: the mother Diana, the witch's point of view, her reluctant witch daughter Briar, and the ex-privateer, pirate basically, Xavier. It's from their points of view. So you have time slip. It's set in the 1640s, and it's also set in the 1940s. So it's two very dark periods of time in our island's history here in Jersey. This book, on the other hand, my second book, is one timeline, just one at the moment. Charlotte might want it differently. It's from 2 points of view. So this is from the female protagonist's point of view. She is a witch accused. Well, she is a practicing witch. She lives with her grandmother and her aunt on this very rundown private estate. This manor house, basically. They live in this manor house. Something very strange has happened, which I can't tell you about just yet because I don't know if it'll be kept in it. And unfortunately, what happens is she meets this gorgeous young guy that turns out to be somebody she absolutely cannot be with. And yeah, it's a lot of conflict on that one. I'm really enjoying doing it, but it was from his point of view and her point of view. But it's one linear timeline. So they're both quite different, but they're still about witchcraft and struggles people had. And that is set, you know, in the 1640s. So I'm loving it. But yes, I won't know exactly what I'm going to be doing with that until Charlotte comes back and says, this is great, but maybe change that. But what about? She usually comes back with about 6 pages of suggestions. You know, this is lovely, but, and then it's like 5 pages of basically what's wrong with it. And then in the end, I'm sure this is going to be really good, but it's going to take a bit of work, which is always a bit moment, but I always get on and do it. So I'm excited to see what she thinks, but I have to finish it first, obviously. And as I said, I have to deliver this by the 14th of October, and that's only 10 days away. But including today, I have 11 days in my head. So yes, I better get on and do it. So lovely to chat to you. I hope you're having a great week. I hope you're getting it very much into the spooky season like I am. I love this time of year. I love all the seasons, actually. Late winter, early spring, not so much. But everything else I really quite like. So I hope you're having a lovely day and rest of your week, and I look forward to chatting to you soon. Oh, and thank you very much if you have bought a copy of The Witching Hour. I hope you do enjoy it. And if you leave a review, even better. Thank you so much. Thank you very much for all your support. I really appreciate it. And all the shares, please comment below. Do give a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And let me know what you think and any questions that you might ask or want to ask. Thank you very much.